incredible, incredible story. Not only did she survive that plane crash and try to save her grandparents, but she survived falling down a cliff and maneuvering down a waterfall before she got to safety. But she remembers very vividly what happened when that plane went down.
We completely lost sight of what was going on at all. Like, all the windows, you couldn't see a single thing. It was all white, and GPS wasn't really working, and I was kind of freaking out really bad, and I just kind of hunched down a little bit because I was scared, and I was like, okay, well, they'll sort it out, it'll be okay, but I'm still like panicking, freaking out. And then they both started freaking out, kind of yelling, like, turn the GPS back on and such. And then Leland said that he was just gonna go up, like that they would just try to fly up just because they were in the mountains. He's like, we're gonna crash into the side of a mountain. I can't see anything that's going on. So he started to go up, and then it was all white, and then it was all trees, and then it was all fire. And I mean, I was kind of hunched down, so I mean, like, the impact itself didn't really hurt me, but fire did.
Did you think at some point, I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna die?
I was certain I was gonna die the second day I was living outside. Like, the morning after I had been, like, I tried to sleep. The morning after, I was certain I would die of hypothermia because I was freezing.
Once you were down on the ground, the plane had crashed, it was on fire. What did you do then, and what did you see around you?
I got out, it was fire, like, that's how my face got burned, and like my hair was burning and stuff. And my immediate response was to go and try to help them out because they were alive. They were both screaming, and there was no way I could get to Grandma because she was on the far side, and there's nothing I could do, but I assumed if I got Grandpa out first, then maybe she would come out. But I was trying to pull him out, and I just couldn't do it. Like, there was a lot of fire, and I am a small person, and that's what happened to my hand. I was trying to pull him out, but there was a point where it was like, well, it's just not happening.
You must have been so incredibly stressed out, scared, sad. How did you go forward from that point?
My instinct was to go downhill, so I started going downhill. I mean, I was obviously distressed, crying, and really scared to be alone in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
You knew to go down as opposed to going up, and the sheriff's department said that is likely what saved you. What gave you that instinct? Was it something that you learned in the back of your head, or you just knew to do it?
Yeah, actually, because of those survivor shows that I used to watch with my dad when I was a lot younger. I mean, I always remembered going downhill and finding bodies of water, because like water always leads to civilization. So, I mean, as soon as I couldn't hear a freeway, I was thinking like, well, just try to find running water, and I did. I found a little tiny bit of water. It was going downhill, and I just followed it, and I was just kind of walking in it and just following it, and it just grew into like a river, and I followed it.